Now, as I said, when we discuss about this data link controls, so we have these broadcast networks and the point-to-point networks. So we already have an understanding of the broadcast, the current environments which we are already using, where we have a single channel on which all the machines are connected to a single channel, and each machine will try to communicate to other over this channel. So mostly in our organizations, even in our home networks, we'll be using this kind of networks. And the other one is the point-to-point protocol. So this is like a direct connectivity between one system and the other, right? So where there is a dedicated line between the two machines, and the communication will be sent over that separate line. But the main type of thing for this kind of thing is we need to establish a different, let's say, or it may not be with respect to systems, but let's say there are two organizations where they have two branch offices. So in that point also, we'll be using this point-to-point networks where a leasing line or some kind of connectivity will be established between those 2 points. So in that case, so the entire communication will be sent over this point-to-point layer. So generally, this will be between the pair of hosts. We generally the communication will be between the routers, because now let's say in terms of the branch offices, we'll be having two different routers at each end, where the communication will be flowing through the router, and the router will internally segregate that with respect to the LAN of the respective offices. So this is with respect to the broadcast as well as the point-to-point protocols. Now, whenever we talk about this standard, so generally the standard is the IEEE 802. So this entire 802 standard will be the part of this. So specifically, if we talk about the physical layer or the medium access control, we have the standards like 802.3. We have 802.4, 802.5, and 802.11. Mostly we'll be using 802.3 with respect to the wired connectivity or the Ethernet, and 802.11 will be with respect to the wireless, like the Wi-Fi standard which you are using. Currently we have this 802.11, and many of us maybe already observed that whenever we are going for this wireless device, we have these standards like 802.11a, or B, or G, N, AC. The current standard is 802.11 AC. So this is with respect to the speeds and the kind of thing that it is provided. And similarly, whenever we go for these kind of wired networks, we have this 802.3. So this is where the family of the standards are there with respect to that. Not only the Ethernet, because mostly we are using Ethernet, but there are other kind of protocols in this, like the token ring or the bridging of this. So there are different kind of protocols are also used with respect to the 80 or the physical standard. But the current standard which we are going to discuss in these day is about the Ethernet standard.